Hey everybody, welcome back to a brand new episode of our Minecraft 1.14 Let's Play. Hope you guys are all doing well today. I'm doing fantastic. Today is episode 75 and I've got an awesome episode planned for you. But before we get into the video, let's go ahead and do our question of the day. So my question for you today is, what is your favorite type of farm to make? Are you a food farmer? You like, carrots, potatoes, all of those good things? Or are you a mob spawner kind of guy? Do you like a general mob spawner? What do you like, guys? Let me know. Anyways, if you enjoy this series and you want to see more, make sure you hit the like button and subscribe and turn on notifications when the videos come out. Let's get into it. All right, guys. So to get started with today's episode, I just came back from caving and this is the project that I wanted to work on last episode, but I didn't have the time. So before this episode started, I did a test of this spawner for 10 minutes to see how many items we would get. This is what the results were. As you can see, it's a pretty substantial amount of items for 10 minutes. But I have been working on an upgraded design of this, and we're going to expand the footprint a little bit and make it a lot better. So, and not only that, we're going to optimize the redstone, and we are going to increase the spawn spaces by over 400 blocks. That's right. Still 3 tall, just a tiny bit bigger in space, but so much more spawn room. I'm very excited because I think that this is going to be a very good optimized version of this thing. So the first thing that we need to do though is we need to get up here and turn, let me fly. Get up here and turn the clock off. That way, I think it's going to click over back in a second. Yeah, there we go. So let's go ahead and turn this off and that'll be good. So we're going to be redoing all of this vertical redstone right here. It's going to be 1,000 times easier than what you think. Everything else is perfectly fine to stay the way it is. The other thing that we need to do is we need to get some light into this spawner. That way it kind of disables it because there are baddies in there and I don't like baddies. Baddies are bad. They're baddies for a reason. Anyways, so I think what I'm going to do is I think we're going to start today's episode off with a little bit of a time lapse, and that is just simply going to be me removing the walls and everything. I'm going to leave for the top platform though, but I basically want to clear everything out below us so we can get prepared to start the new build of the spawner. So enjoy the little quick time lapse. I should probably work on talking. I've only been doing it for 31 years, but you would think that I would know how to do it better. Anyways, let's go ahead and get into it. Okay guys, so I am in our disabled spawner now and I've just been starting work on this and I want to kind of show you what I plan on doing. So for the most part, this is going to be a pretty easy transformation. I am going to be starting with the water canal underneath of here. So basically what we're going to be doing is making a 3 wide all the way around square from the center portion. So you see 3 all the way around, and we're just basing that off of the blocks that we already had in place. So most of it's going to be pretty easy to transfer over. There will be some missing blocks, so be careful if you have built this. See what I'm saying? Put that right there. Now, for the sake of consistency, let's remove this real fast. And let me just remove the bottom one. There we go. Put that right there. If I did have redstone, that redstone is probably gone. That redstone's probably gone. Actually, I really didn't have a lot of loose redstone, so it may not be so bad. There we go. And so we'll just I'll do the other side off camera just because you don't need to see the same thing over and over again. There we go. So there's kind of what it's going to look like. Now just imagine that on the other side as well. So 1, 2, 3. Put that right there. Oh, and I've heard your cries to turn the volume up. I will be doing that this episode. So so that'll give us our base square. Now from there, let's go up and imagine this is not here anymore. Get rid of that. There we go. So from this line right here, we need to go out 6. So put this right here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then 6. And then we'll do stone brick as the wall. There we go. So now we're going to do 6 all the way around this spawner. So from here, we come over to here. So basically, we would get rid of this and place this down. There we go. Just like that. Then we would just come... Let me grab some... Okay, don't have any down there. Stone brick, stone brick. Cobblestone. Hello there, mister. Grab that. So then 2 or 3... 4, 5. This right here is 6. So you're seeing we're really just doing a tiny little bit of editing, and we're gonna add almost like I think it's over 400 spawn spaces by doing this, which is incredible to think. By just doing a little bit of change like this, it's gonna make it so much more efficient, right? So you kind of get the idea of what this is going to look like. Let me go ahead and finish up the bottom floor just to kind of give you a final view before I time lapse. Okay guys, so I've got my square built. So here are the dimensions. Again, you know the inside is a 3 wide all the way around. From there, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That goes all the way around. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Same all the way around. So now what I'm going to show you is how to do the dispensers. So let's grab all of our dispensers. So this is pretty simple, actually. Kind of just pick a side and go with it. So dispenser, and you're going to do every 3 blocks, right? 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. That puts a dispenser in the corner. Now the other side is going to be short a dispenser. Rather than having 5, it will have 4. Because again, you're going every 3 blocks. So right there, 1, 2, 3, dispenser. 1, 2, 3, dispenser. Now I'm going to go to the other side. We know that there's a dispenser going to be right there. So 1, 2, 3, there, and then 1, 2, 3, there. So this middle one is not going to have one. It's going to have a 5 space. And we're just going to set up the redstone the same exact way that we did before. It's going to be really, really simple. And the actual redstone that we're going to do is even more compact than what it was before. So there we go. And you can thank Etho for that, because I didn't realize that you could do vertical redstone with observers the way that they've done. But I watched Etho's last video and I'm still learning, man. I'm still learning. So I love it. I love it. There we go. There we go. Etho will always be somebody that I look up to in the community. There we go. Get rid of that one. Get rid of that one because I went from the wrong side over. So 1, 2, 3 there, and then 1, 2, 3 and there. So there is our dispenser setup. Very, very simple. Like I said, 5 space in the middle, you're good to go. So we'll do the same redstone that we've done before, but now that you've seen this, I just need to build the other 2 floors. So enjoy the time lapse, guys. Okay, guys, it is now redstone time, and I'm going to go ahead and show you the redstone and how we're going to make it just 1,000 times easier. So over here, I've got a torch placed. That torch is indicating that is where we're stopping the redstone. So we got to put the rest of the blocks in here just for the rest of these, which is very, very simple to do, just like that. And we got that one already. Do we have all the repeaters? No. Okay, so let's go ahead and put the rest of the repeaters in, and we'll do the redstone next. So previously we would have used 1, 2, 3. Okay, just making sure that was the right thing. Previously we would have just used like a redstone ladder with some blocks. Kept it really, really simple, right? Well, there is a much easier way to do this thanks to me seeing a video from Etho. I did not know that you could do sort of vertical redstone with observers. And so that I know that I can do that, it's going to be so much easier. So the redstone will just wrap around just like so. There we go. And it's going to be nice, compact, very symmetrical too. So just like that. There we go. And that will not actually be there. We got to fix that. So I just want to get this top row finished so I can kind of show you what I'm doing. And then I'll do the rest off camera because we still have to put all the water buckets in too. But other than that, we're almost pretty much finished. Okay, fantastic. So now here's what we're going to do. Didn't grab the okay, let me grab these guys and let's find the front here. So front is what, right here? So this is it right here. So let's go top. The redstone is going to run over to the center here. So when you place a observer down, let's place it facing this way, and then run this over top of it, it gives off a redstone signal. So we're going to come down to, I'm going to put another one right there. Let me get up top here again real fast. I'll have to fix everything, of course, but there we go. Come on, let me up. There we go. So there will be repeater there, redstone there. And then what we're going to do, I don't know if I'm going to be able to place this down or not. I'm going to try my best here. Nope. Okay. Probably going to have to go down a level to do this. Try again one more time here. There we go. So when that redstone, you hear them all click. So that is how simple this is. Very, very easy to do. And then all we've got to do is just do that same thing down every level, pretty much. It'll wrap all the way around, keeping it really, really simple. So just 2 observers, a space with redstone above it, and it clicks everything properly. So all I've got to do is just finish up the redstone and put all of the buckets of water into the system. But what I want to do real fast before I do that, I thought I had another kill him. Hold on one second. I know for a fact there might be water buckets in one of these. Hold on. Well, I know I have another bucket or another shulker box full of water talking water buckets. There we go. So now that you kind of understand how the redstone's going to work, this is all going to stay the same. I just need to finish that up. So I'll do that now. Okay, guys, like 4.5 hours worth of work. It is the moment of truth. Everything is set up and ready to go. We've got all of our fence gates in place. We've got buckets in every single dispenser. The redstone is all finished. There's just 2 like little things we've got to do really quickly. Make sure I have rockets. We got to get on top of here. There we go. Let me fill all these little empty spots in real fast. Let's do a quick once over of everything just to make sure everything is okay there. So, that all looks good. This part, okay, everything looks good there. Not missing any torches. The redstone's really, really simple. Okay, everything is looking like it's in place. Make sure all of our repeaters are in full delay because I did hit one of them, I think. Everything looks good there. Okay, so let's go ahead and connect that back together and then run it this way. There we go. Everything should be good. So now come over here. Everything looks appropriate in there. There's already mobs flowing into the center there. Okay. Although that was a weird click. The water double clicked, I think. I think that's probably, that may be a problem. Using these may be an issue. I'm going to watch that again real fast because the water should have stayed on rather than, but I think that it double clicked. Yeah, the water is not working properly because these are double clicking. That sucks. I really wanted to use these things. I don't think that's gonna work though. Okay, regardless, let's go down real fast and we'll just chill down here for a second. And so mobs should start spawning, but since the redstone is kind of messed up, we may need to fix that real fast. That really sucks. I really wanted to use that method. I thought I had it perfected. I apologize. So every 40 seconds we should start seeing some mobs fall. I think since the redstone's kind of messed up though, it's definitely not pushing as many mobs as it needs to. So I have fixed the redstone and did a 10-minute test, and I've got some pretty interesting numbers for you. So essentially converting this thing over to a 4-side spawner has produced quite a bit more items actually. So the first test that we did was with the initial spawner. I ran it for exactly 10 minutes, killing all the mobs that I possibly could in that 10 minutes. And so the result of that, by the way, we've got tons of XP. Pick all that up. Okay, so the result of that first test is this chest right here. Let me look at my notepad. So for 10 minutes, that test produced 1,594 items. That's this entire chest right here. Okay, so the new spawner, which is kind of acting a little goofy right now, it's probably because it's daytime. I don't know, there should be a lot of mobs falling down there. Oh, here they come. Okay, yeah, there's definitely a bit of work that needs to be done. Spiders are causing an issue. A lot of mobs there though, and they come very fast. Anyways, the next test was 10 minutes with the new spawner. So it produced all of this plus all of this. And so for 10 minutes, it produced 2183. So 2,183 items. That is about 500 rough more items for 10 minutes. So we're getting a lot more stuff now. Some of this was bows, but those only count as one item. But things we got an absolute ton of: gunpowder, bones, arrows, flesh. There's so much there. Now, we haven't even really perfected this thing yet. There's still a lot of work to really be done. I mean, hold on, let me grab that. And I really haven't looked in here very much because I didn't want to mess up the flow of like spawns. But let's take a quick look inside. So there's mobs getting bunched up in the corners. That is definitely a problem. I thought I had that solved, but there's definitely seems to be a lot of mobs in there currently. Okay, so I'm going to do something I don't really do very often. I'm going to go into game mode spectator and just take a look and see what's happening. So we're definitely getting mob population. I wonder what the problem is as to why these are not flushing out. We'll see that in just a second. I think it's probably two things. First off, the corners. The mobs are getting stuck in the corners. They're falling off the edge fine, as you can see. So mobs are getting stuck on the platform there and then in the corners. So it's definitely... Okay, so when these mobs don't get flushed out all the way, it blocks a little bit of the spawning space. So we need to... there's a few little things that we're obviously going to need to fix there. But once we fix that, I feel like this spawner is going to be sort of like an ultimate spawner for us. This thing is, I mean, hell, just look at what it produced while we were up there. It's definitely producing more items and more mobs per 40 seconds is what the interval was. So, and I'm about to hit like 90 XP, so goodness. But yeah, lots and lots of goodies for us. I'm very excited to really update this thing. It's going to be amazing, guys. So I think that's probably going to do it for today's video. I hope everybody enjoyed. If you did, make sure you hit the like button and subscribe. This is iJevin. Peace out, everybody.